If you're looking to automate, the first step isn't buying a robot or calling a vendor. It's understanding how your business runs and how products move, where time's being lost, and the kind of growth you're planning for. At Develop, that's where we start too, but how we work with you from there depends on where you're at. Some teams need a plan before they know what to build. Some already know the opportunity and need it scoped. And some need us operating as a real extension of their team. In this video, I'll walk you through our process and the 3 ways you can start working with us. Every project we take on runs the same way: assessment, design, build, and install. It starts with assessment and with one question: why do you want to automate? From there, we learn your operation, we walk your floor, review real production data, and talk to the people running the lines. That becomes a documented scope and a roadmap worth executing. Design comes next. We engineer the machine around your actual constraints, your rates, your SKUs, your footprint, and whatever sits upstream and downstream of the cell. Then we build it in-house in Verona, Wisconsin. We manufacture it, assemble it, and test it, so the machine runs on our floor before it ever runs on yours. Then it ships. We install it in your facility, train your operators, stay through the optimization once it's running in production. Design, build, and install look about the same on every project. That's execution. Assessment is where everything downstream gets decided: scope, cost, sequencing, and risk, which is why it's the only stage where the depth changes. What we're really talking about is 3 levels of the same first stage. Most manufacturers are not short on ideas. They're short on alignment. So before you land in that process, you pick the depth that matches where you are. All 3 start the same way, with a free 30-minute planning call. No prep, we're just figuring out whether there's an opportunity worth pursuing and which of the 3 fits you. The roadmap is for teams who know automation is the move, but can't say what to automate first. Several opportunities, no clear priority, and leadership that wants a plan before anyone commits capital. You get a list of opportunities ranked by impact, cost, and ROI assumptions in writing, and a recommendation on where to start. You're not committing to a build, you're buying a plan you can defend in a budget meeting. Assessment and scoping is for manufacturers who already have the opportunity identified. What you don't have is the bandwidth to scope it properly or a proposal leadership can approve. 3 months, 4 steps: the discovery call, an on-site visit, engineering analysis, then delivery of the roadmap and scope. You get everything in the scope, plus the detail that makes a build real: process analysis down to the SKUs, volumes, and rates, constraint mapping upstream and downstream, documented cost modeling and risk analysis, and a build-ready statement of work leadership can approve. And what you invest in, that work gets credited towards your first build, up to $25,000. Extension of team is us operating as your automation department. For manufacturers past the point of a single project, green builds, major expansions, 3 builds running in parallel, or just more than the internal team can carry, it's everything in assessment and scoping, running continuously and at a larger scale. Embedded mechanical, electrical, controls, and software engineering. And it compounds. Every project starts from a higher baseline because we already know your operation, your team, and your constraints. That buys you speed, engineering capacity available now, not 6 months into a hiring search, and no discovery to restart every time. And flexibility. We scale up for major expansion and back down after without you carrying the headcount you don't need. That's the reason most of our assessments turn into long-term partnerships. So pick the one that matches where you actually are, not where you'd like to be. And if you're not ready to talk to anybody yet, that's okay. We wrote the framework down. It's a free ebook called Automate to Elevate, with the same templates and ROI tools we use in our own assessments. You can run a rough version of this on your own operation before you ever call us. The link's in the description below. We work with manufacturers who are serious about scaling: packaging, electronics, extrusion, life sciences, plastics, printing, all across the country, out of our shop in Verona, Wisconsin. And if you've tried to automate before and never got past discovery, that's the most common call we get. It's almost always a scoping problem, not a technology problem. Automation works when it's scoped right. If you want to know how a scoped project becomes a running machine, watch the machine build process video next. Book the free planning call at develop-llc.com, 30 minutes, and you'll leave it knowing which of the 3 paths fits you. The Automate to Elevate ebook is linked below if you'd rather start on your own. Thanks for watching.